So can you quickly introduce yourself and go through the agenda we are going to cover?
Yes, sure. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Dolan Heider. I'm working here in TS4U as a cloud-opsy engineer. So today I'm going to show you 5 deployment scenario. The first one is Ecom, one of the application of ours, that is a e-commerce application. So first we are going to deploy it in a bare metal with EC2, and then we are going to deploy it using the Docker. That means we are going to Dockerize it. Then we will show you how to use Docker Swam in it and how to use Docker Compose in it. And after that, we will show you to deploy it with Nginx server in a VPC and EC2.
Great.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
yes, and lastly, at very last, we are going to show you a different application, which is a file uploader, to just you to give you a glimpse of AWS S3 bucket. And that's all for today. So let's begin.
Well, thank you so much. So let me expand a little bit. So the end of the day, anywhere you work in the software development team, it's an application. So today we are going to use the e-commerce application, which is anything you see on the web. End of the day, it's e-commerce. Means either you are selling something, e-commerce. You are providing the service, e-commerce. So we call it e-commerce, means electronic commerce. So this application is Marni stack. It means the MongoDB is the database, NoSQL database, and the React.js, which is the front end, Express.js, which is the back end, and the Node.js, which is the engine. So our software stack will be Node.js, okay, JavaScript. We are going to use the AWS cloud. We will talk. It is like something what we are doing, what is the purpose to use. In the AWS, we use many services. These services we call the core, we call the day-to-day services, we call the fundamental services, whatever you name it. AWS is too large to learn everything. You don't need to learn everything, basically. You'll be learning the 12 to 13 services very well with the blended, what is this called? The software development and the stack. You are good in the industry. You should be able to perform very well. We are going to cover many of the services, like she mentioned, EC2, VPC, and the S3, and all other, some of the networking touch base as well. We're going to actually do the, what is the web server? You'll be learning details about this. Also, we're going to implement. And then the VPC, which is very important, one of the services on the AWS. So basically, for the entire session is going to be super beneficial for all of you, as long as you are staying until the end. And you will be able to provide, ask the question every 30 minutes. That will be actually, they give a pause so you can ask the question. At the same time, while she will be deploying, I will be talking. So you should be able to understand everything. You should take notes, right? And then beside that, we'll have some the guidance how to do the interview questions and answer at the end of the session. So that's our plan. We'll have a 15 minutes break. I normally do not give a break, but we'll give a 15 minutes break so that you can cover all of this. I assure you, I have interviewed hundreds of people, even the lots of people for the AWS, and they have only the certificate. They have no idea how actually application deployment works. They have done nothing. They don't know any of this. They don't know what it has to do with your application on the AWS. That type of the knowledge they did not even gain. In TS4 is our bootcamp is everything actually the hands-on, from the user story and the writing the code, front end, back end, review, and take through the Git, the repo, and then all the way to the cloud. We do like this. So you should be able to gain extensive hands-on knowledge in this session. And you should be able to make a firm decision in your interview how to speak. At the same time, you should be able to firm decision if the AWS, the cloud-opsy, the career path is for you or not. And I want to make it clear that the session is actually the fundamental session. If you spend on these 5 hours, if you spend 40 hours, you will be able to actually deep dive on the AWS career journey without any problem. Because once you're fundamentally this strong, you understand everything clearly, and the pros and cons, you can actually go advanced and you can accomplish anything you want. So please focus, take notes, and then prepare the question for us. Thank you.